Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video on Razor Gaming Mode. Today, I'm going to be going over how to make your 1.0 style levels look better and, tips and tricks for creating a better 1.0 style level. But anyway, we're going to get into the tutorial now. So, this is a level that I've already prepared for this video before the video started. And I have just a little bit of 1.0 gameplay. I'm gonna show you guys it. So that's what I have so far. And today, we're gonna be greasing up this level and making it look better. Let me make the gameplay line. So, first thing I'm going to be doing, first tip for you guys, is to put more structures around the level. The only thing in the air that we have right now is this block right here. I feel like we could use some more structures just going around the place. And you could do stuff like this, just add spikes with blocks. That's why I need to make the gameplay line, so I could know where to put these at. And these are pretty cool. They make the like extra structures in the air. They fill up the space by a lot, and it makes it look like you didn't just put absolutely no effort into your level. So I definitely recommend doing this. Makes your levels look so much nicer, and it makes it look like you actually put effort when we all know you didn't, because it's a 1.0 level. Okay, let me just finish these last few structures. Okay, so I've finished all of the structures. Why is that there? Okay, I've finished all of the structures now. And my next tip is to change up your block design. Add decoration. And you're probably thinking, what do you mean decoration? This is a 1.0 style level. How do I add decoration? Well, what I mean by that is you might, it gets repetitive. It just looks like you're copy pasting if you're just adding the same blocks through the whole level. So you can use some of these blocks, because, I'm pretty sure everyone knows, but these blocks were in 1.02. So you might want to delete this block, and I could go back to this one. I could use the ones with lines on them. Just adding some uniqueness, so the entire level isn't similar through the whole time. I mean, the level isn't similar the entire time that someone's playing it. If you're gonna upload a 1.0 level, I really recommend changing up the structures. See, that looks nice. Just adding stuff in the blocks. Make sure you delete the trail in the direction that you want to add your blocks in. And then you can just do that. I'm gonna add spikes right there. And boom. I think that we're already done with adding the structures. Now what I'm gonna do is actually add some quote-unquote decoration. And that's going to be done by adding these ground spikes, because if you didn't know, these ground spikes were in the game in 1.0. Let's just put these all around the place and at the end. And a tip is, if you want to move your ground spikes up, then you can just do that, but these black blocks aren't allowed because they weren't in 1.0. So a tip I have is to do that. Just get those blocks like that. And boom, now you have elevated ground spikes. If you wanted to add it to a 1.0 style level, then that's the best way to do it. And next thing I'm going to be doing is adding these. This is a good tip for you guys. Is to add these, I don't know what to call them, like fake spike decoration or ground spike decoration. Since there weren't actually real colors, you couldn't change color groups like this in 1.0. So, wait, I don't know why that's black. And then I can just make, okay, the other one's player 1, so that can be player color 2. Player color 1 and player color 2 were the only ways to change color of stuff in 1.0. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. Just putting a bunch of player color 1 and player color 2 ground spikes all over the place. Makes the level look cool. And we're already done with that. And just like that, the level looks so much nicer than it did at first. And what the next step is going to be, the next step is to, I'm going to add a little bit more structures to it. And I'm kind of cheating right here because they have this block. I couldn't find the original block that they had at 1.0. This is a version that you can color. You know, you couldn't color stuff at 1.0. But I couldn't find it, or it's removed from the editor. I think it's removed from the editor. So what you can do is take this, go to detail, make it black, and now it resembles the same color that it was in 1.0. And you can add these on the edges of the blocks. That's what I did. I mean, that's what I do sometimes in my 1.0 levels if I'm making one, to make it look nicer. And let me tell you, it really does work charms. It makes your level look a lot better, like a lot better. So the level looks really good right now. And is there any more stuff that I should be adding to it? Well, I wouldn't say so. So we're practically done with the level. There's just a few more things that we need to add. First thing I'm going to be doing, the next thing I'm going to be doing is adding color to my level. You can change the color of the background to whatever you want, and the ground too. Okay, that's pretty bright red. See, I like that. I'm going to be doing pulses, and pulse trigger was added in 2.0. So, if you want to make the background flash, you're going to have to be using color triggers. And I'll be back once I'm done with that. Okay, I'm back, and I have done my pulses. And now, every few seconds, ground and background pulse red. Let me show you guys. And make sure to sync your pulses to the music, because, you know, it's satisfying when that happens. I feel like I should add a little bit more structures around. I'm just doing random stuff right now, like adding this. I don't know. Just makes the level look a little bit better, in my opinion. You can do what you want with your level, but I would say that it's cool to add these kind of stuff, to add these kind of things for your level. And we're just about done, but there's some more things that I want to add. First, I'm gonna add these. Yes, you know, the blocks that I use to fill in. They can also be used for decoration and putting them around the place. And I want to put them in a different layer, but layers weren't in 1.0. Yeah, I know I don't exactly have to follow like the well, I don't exactly have to follow the editor rules in 1.0, like not being able to change color or not using a different layer, but I'm gonna be following that. So no using different layers. See, I feel like it's cool to just, I don't know, just make it skyrocket up. Just so your level just has some more decoration to it. And who knows, you might want to connect one block to another by doing this. Just trailing it up to a different block. I feel like that looks really cool. And I mean, you might not find it cool. You can do what you want with your level, like I've been saying. And that's all that I'm gonna add. Wait, let's just do that randomly. And the very last thing that I'm going to be doing with this level is adding these. RobTop loves using these in all of his old 1.0 levels, and Stereo Madness, you know, Back on Track, all of the first few original RobTop levels, those things were used in them. And they're going to be alternating between player color 1 and player color 2. Every single one that I use is going to be alternating between those two colors. And make sure you don't overuse them. If you use them on literally every single block, then it'll be very repetitive. So make sure you spread them out. It'll look really good like that. Our 1.0 styled level is complete, and I'll show you guys the finished product. That is great. I think the level looks really good now. I mean, who wouldn't say this looks good? I really like how this turned out. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you want to see more tutorials, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and you don't need to turn on notifications. You can just subscribe, but yeah, make sure to subscribe, guys. And that's going to be it for this video. Razor Gaming and more. Peace out.